Because I'm not wearing hockey pads. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Where's Dent? The people of this city just showed you it is ready to believe in good. Where's Rachel?
Okay, so that mask was built for a little kid and it hurt my face. Going on, people on the YouTube, I'm No Lock No More, the Mighty Kraken, and I don't know how you guys feel about TellTale Games as a studio. There are no real surprises from what you're going to get from their games, but I'm kind of on the fence with some of the stuff that they've been putting out lately. So we have here Season 2 of their take on Batman. It's called The Evil Within, and Episode 1, The Enigma, just dropped, so we're going to do a Let's Play on that. They wrapped up Season 3 of The Walking Dead earlier this year, which I thought was excellent, and they announced that they're going to do a 4th and final season of that. They also announced they're going to do a 2nd season of The Wolf Among Us, and I would imagine that they're going to do a 2nd season of Game of Thrones, even though the 1st season was okay. But with the popularity of the show, I can't imagine that they wouldn't do it. Season 7 has been going on, and it's been absolutely amazing. Last Sunday's episode, The Spoils of War, was incredible. But we're going to dive in. I'm really hoping that they kind of change this up. I know some people out there like the first. Let's go. Check it out.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Troy Baker's back.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Are the Knights the basketball team or the football team? The Virago, 11:42 m.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
You can become the role we all had to choose. We know who we are, right, Bruce?
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor.
Bruce Wayne's an android.
A way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
I forgot to invert it.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
Oh, look, his ear is
It's only a
missing.
matter of time before he gets too chatty.
You have some plastic surgeons, you know? Billionaire boy.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Beat it, old chick.
Fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
Yeah, let's flirt with her.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is...
Time?
Death, Mori.
Yes, that's what I meant. Death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Oh.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
She's old.
Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
You'd better gear up.
You can't just blow me off.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh.
I'll call my driver.
She's kind of hot for old chick.
Well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know...
Right. Because I'm so special.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Oh, this guy's dead.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Ugh.
Now, let's get started.
I don't know, Riddler's a savage. I can't tell. Is Maury Asian?
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Who? He's a haircut, though.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Keep laughing about his ear.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
You're a snake.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of existence. The mere
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
rattling around like a rat in your skull.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
Oh, does
Certainly has an imagination.
cut off his fingers.
Choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Oh, what's going on?
But don't think you can just...
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Oh. I was like, where's my cursor?
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Psst.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
Gotham City, the worst police ever.
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Oh, should we make a frontal assault? No, tear gas. You're gonna get hostages killed.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh! No more Xbox for you, pal.
We're counting on you.
Ah.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Oh, that's different. I won't smuff that. I don't know how I feel about the hood.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Really, man? A wrench? Oh, break his knees, break his knees. Oh, we're definitely shocking him.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Commissioner?
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Dude, you got a suit with a hood on.
This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Oh, come on, man.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
Now,
I don't see much evidence of that. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Walk up.
Clever, but not smart enough.
Break his nose.
Let me show you how it was done. back in the day.
Riddler's got some skills. Oh, Commissioner Gordon.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
How's it going?
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Got you, bro. Woo! 2 fingers. It's not too bad, Maury.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law.
Ah, that's cheesy.
Guilty. His cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
It looks like a high school principal. Oh! Sexy young man. Get out of here, bro. Oh! Yo, the Riddler can fight! Oh! Body slam, body slam. Lay the smack down.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But
yes.
It's not enough.
So do
What
you.
do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
It's a fancy stick you got there, pal. Oh, he went full on Spider-Man. That man's got web shooters.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all,
Oh, it's Amanda Waller. The enemy within. Dope, dope. What's the name of Amanda, right? Amanda Waller? I know Suicide Squad she runs, and is it Cadmus? I don't remember. Alright, the mysterious box. The red jolly candy-like button.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Maury okay?
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Is that Montoya?
Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him.
Did Montoya live in season 1? I don't remember.
Dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
And you're Oprah Winfrey.
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
The agency.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadow.
Yeah, I know what it means.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Oh, you flirting with me?
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
Yeah.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue.
Gordon's my friend.
The problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
They're alive, though.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
I'm gonna leave that between them.
That's what you get when you don't follow procedure. Good people get hurt, and the bad guy gets away.
Thanks for the support.
Oh.
I know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it.
What? No, I don't.
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Oh, Agent Avesta, you're gonna be a bad guy, aren't you?
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman. My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Stay out of my playground.
Agent Iman Avesta, field intelligence specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
Agent Vester, we're gonna have
Together
sex.
this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him?
Nope.
We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I'll spill.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
Don't care.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Yeah.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm a man dressed in a bat.
I think I know you a little better now.
What? Just profiling us?
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. I'm not here to step on any toes. Treat me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all. I just wanted to let you know where I stand.
Watch this, Oprah. Episode 1, The Enigma. Wayne Manor, 4:39 a.m. Why do I keep thinking Cadmus is from Supergirl? Oh yeah, where's the fancy suit from episode 5?
An eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
What? Classical, ambient, or jazz? What kind of ambient music do you play in the Batcave?
Something with a beat.
This guy doesn't have iTunes on the Batcave?
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
What?
It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
I honestly don't know how Christian Bale did that voice in those 3 movies. I know it was a lot of special effects, but I made my throat hoarse from doing that before.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred, smoking crack?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
And I started doing heroin.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
You should get your ear fixed.
As you say, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
That really bothers me that he didn't fix his ear. He's a billionaire. He should have, like, mad plastic surgeons on his payroll. Alright, agency files. We got the Gotham feed, and then Riddler files and the Codex. Let's look at the agency data.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried. About losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
I guess he gave you those fancy contacts. Good old Lucius. Morgan Freeman.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Morton, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
Yeah.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
He looks like Reed Richards, right? With the gray hair on his side.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Oh, man. One of those what is it called? Jack in the Box? I'm afraid like knives are gonna come out.
Engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Is it a camera?
Sadly, no.
I have an eye, but I have a hurricane. I have a needle. Blind Justice. A one-eyed Jack. Let's go with Blind Justice.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
Shut up, Alfred.
Else.
Take some more heroin, smartass. Alright, let's go. Eye of a needle.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Find something to use the disc with. Movie tickets. Oh, from them.
Never forget.
He needs to get over that, Bruce. Where are you going?
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something.
Don't stick your eye against that.
No matter how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Hey, what's up, Alfred?
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
So Lucius is really Batman. He's really the brains.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Greatest detective, my ass. Remember last season when everyone was throwing us shade?
Excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina.
Oh, I remember her.
With you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, after you kicked me out.
Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
None of your business.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Something for Morgan Freeman.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Don't make me kill you, Regina. I will kill you to keep my secrets.
You're in my chair.
And you got your feet on my desk.
On your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
No, seriously, take your feet off my desk.
Puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Hey, Lucius, is your daughter hot?
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
That creeps me out because I think that's going to happen one day.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV.
Okay, she looks super young. I feel bad now. Sorry, Lucius.
Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Nice job, young lady.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Seriously.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on? Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Yeah, why not?
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred.
For what?
I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
He's shooting heroin.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the China.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
This girl's too smart for her own good.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
In the 5 minutes she was in the office, she figured out that Bruce Wayne's Batman.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Stay away from my daughter.
Told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold?
No, not yet.
Into the mission. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
I forgot Lucius is played by Lee from The Walking Dead. Oh.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta.
No, that's right. I don't know you.
This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit.
Sure
I'll be down in
thing.
my office.
Sure thing, Lake.
Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Stay away from my daughter.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Yeah, sure. What do you got?
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
He does not look pleased. Oh, there's the Riddler file.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through,
I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
I'm a
It
billionaire.
wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
Oh.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Get out of my office.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Get out of my office.
Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Oh.
Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another.
You mean a fire alarm? Yo, I like how that all went down. It was like an episode of Law and Order or something.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
Oh, what's going on?
I wasn't around more.
Lucius.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius
Oh, that's crazy.
a small
Morgan Freeman died again.
giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
I meant Lee. Lee died again. Oh, man.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Oh, what if Tiffany became Robin?
Lucius took care of you.
That would be
Lucius
dope.
helped raise you, Bruce.
Divinity Church, 2:28 p.m.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
But now the Riddler knows that the bomb went off in Wayne Enterprises, right?
Still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
Where's her brother?
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Ah, that sucks.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
You want to become my sidekick?
Tiffany, I know what you're going through.
Just make everything about you, Bruce.
When I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
She can relate to that, right?
More important than family.
Oh, maybe not.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Oh, I pissed her off.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Did? How?
There was hardly anything left.
Because he was blown up. It's called a bomb for a reason.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
No. I'm telling you.
I can't share that with you, Tiffany. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I mean, it is need to know.
I need to know. Bruce, I need answers.
And I can't give them to you.
Tiffany, don't make me fire you at your father's funeral.
Tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Yep. Alright, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
She'll be mad.
I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Damn it.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Mm.
Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of... Whoa, whoa, what the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
How did they let this guy out?
I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Damn it! Hey, keep it down.
Get out.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
This conversation is making me uncomfortable.
Back for me, though. I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
No, get out.
Today we gather
Let him stay.
in memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Whatever I said in Arkham, it doesn't matter now. The deal is off.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place. Saw those doctors.
Has left us. But Matthew tells us, blessed are
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
I flip-flopped.
We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guy
No.
Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot.
Bruce, you're kind of acting like a bitch right now.
You're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Dun dun dun!
I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce. I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
No.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me.
Bruce, why you act like such a chump, man?
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
You spoke to him like 5 minutes in Arkham Asylum. Yeah, let's put the tracking device.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
I wonder if that old lady's still waiting for us in front of the casino. Alright, I want to punch somebody in the face. GCPD, 5:53 p.m.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up.
Is that what the Narrows are?
More patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
No wonder why there's so much crime in Gotham. There's like 5 cops. What do you say, between 48th?
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Alright, so tell her.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Oh, you didn't do your disappear trick, Batman. East End, 6:35 p.m. Looks like a fine neighborhood.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Alright, Commissioner, stop acting like a little
Not exactly
baby.
Cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Joan.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
What else we got? Monkey statue.
Hear no evil. Speak no evil.
Down the stairs, Batman.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
This is like a 1960s trap from the show.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Is he dead? He's fine.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
She's not gonna be happy. She finds out one of her agents got killed. Got blood out of the ears and mouth, bloodshot eyes. She's got two different eye colors. Blue and looks like the other one is
pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Alright, let's look at the ear first.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
No Xbox for you.
Before. The victim in the casino.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Yeah, he's got a flip phone.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Wanna leave?
Hell of an invitation.
Get inside.
Playing games.
Alright, you go inside, Jim.
Play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
We're not going in there, are we?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
You're smart.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
What does that mean?
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Turn it left.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Hey, so
masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
Is that guy's fingers?
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Alright, so let's link this to the lens.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Booby trap, sharp bleed inside, blood everywhere. Can we link it to this guy? Yeah, missing fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out. Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
You win. Alright, I'll take the deal just as long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we are done. Alright, so what was the co-worker?
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
What? E, for someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that and you went ahead anyway. All you gained with your games is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan or we'll have to make changes. From H. From Hush.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
So he's messing with that.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Alright, so we'll link that to the bottom of the...
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
This episode's really long.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
And they turn them off when they beat up minorities.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Alright, Batman, let's get out of here.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Alright, so he was in the chair, and then he went into the death chamber to look at the TVs.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Alright, and then his shoe came off.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Alright, Commissioner, put on my boots.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow.
You're gonna put on my boots, like and you're gonna go inside the chamber.
Rising, Batman.
Turn the wheel.
Hurry the hell up already.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Oh, what is that?
Hell.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Come on, Batman. One won't see trouble, one tells no lies, asks the third if he hides the prize. So... Yeah.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Right, so hear no evil, speak no evil, right? Whatever, the third guy. The deaf guy.
It's a homing missile.
Right?
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal.
It wasn't in order, it was whoever the third guy was.
That's...
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
How he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Yeah, what does that matter?
You're the one killing innocents, Riddler.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Oh, he was part of the agency.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Awkward. We're cool, right, Commissioner?
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you...
That's my business.
Doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
You weren't born yesterday, but maybe the day after.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Some detective you are, man. You got them junkie shakes.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Yep.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective.
No, he's not.
He's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long.
He's a moron if he hasn't figured it out by now.
Did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it.
I thought his office was in the basement.
The three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I think Alfred needs some support.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce.
You are kind of old.
Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Communications grid monitors cellular activity throughout the city. To the agent data.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Oh, you gotta call Waller. Yeah, once they use their phones.
He can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you imagine you're on Facebook and you get blasted by a missile?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Alright, you're a big boy.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius? We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea.
Don't forget the biscuits.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
What am I supposed to do?
Tiffany. 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 Tiffany.
That's a match.
Okay.
Bruce. Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Did you bring the biscuits?
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Alright, do we talk to Eli Nabel or Rumi Mori? We got more information on Rumi. We know he's doing deals with the Riddler. And they just brought up this guy, Eli, just now. So... yeah, let's go with Rumi.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel.
Oh, that dude.
Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
What are we gonna do, Bruce? Alright. I'm gonna go with Eli. Just because I don't think, Gordon won't like it. Or do we go with Mori? I don't know what to do. If we go with Mori as Bruce Wayne. Alright, we're gonna go with Mori, so we know more about him.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
The Virago Casino, 9:47 p.m. Place is back up and running. Their giant ball of coins has probably been fixed.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move.
That guy's really inconspicuous. He's not good at his job.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
It's on the floor still.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
I guess there are no plastic surgeons in Gotham City. This guy's still missing his fingers.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We're on the same side. Your weapons killed my friend. You're on his hit list.
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac. It's true. But I was done after the first delivery.
Alright, let's make it right.
More. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is.
Oh, I have a pretty good idea.
Known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
And you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne.
We gotta make a deal with this scumbag?
He's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that.
Nope.
Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
That's your problem, Maury, not mine.
Come now, Bruce. My problems are your problems, just like yours are mine. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer.
No.
You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
No. That's gonna come back and bite us.
This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce,
remember it. Write it down.
Hurry up and get out of there.
Some bodyguards you guys are.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
The Lady of Dublin, 10:30 p.m. I thought that was the name of the bridge.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
What was that noise? What if that guy couldn't swim?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent, what was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency, it was
We found him.
What you couldn't stand me.
Oh, he's got another murder box.
Turned out to be accurate.
2 murder boxes.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here
All
somewhere.
your idiot colleagues, too. And it's hard to blame individuals.
Hostages.
Oh, 3, 1, 2, 3.
It's a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you.
A good spot for cover.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I've
Wait for it.
When they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am qualified to see the big picture.
I know.
It's often a struggle making people see that.
On Backstreet Batman, Alfred.
I'm sure you can understand.
No one likes that.
I get it.
I say backstreet, backdrive Batman.
All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Wow.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Oh, walk up.
Oversized vermin!
Batman!
Oh, it's a hot chick.
More! It's heating up!
Oh, you're gonna die.
Thanks, Batman.
What happened? Oh!
Are you alright?
My solar plexus.
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I was gonna say, how is he awake?
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait.
This guy's way too smart.
To let these agents die. You care too much about the little people.
Been playing us this whole time.
Weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh, you guys are gonna die. Sorry.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Let's go, brain boy.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead.
Damn.
Who am I?
That's harsh.
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F. Well, who am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius
Fox. Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Can you put her in the box, man?
Any more of his questions? No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer. Or click, click, click!
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God! Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
To the gauntlet, yes.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Let's do it, Batman. Come on.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman?
I am.
Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
Yeah.
What are you doing? No!
Man, but she's dead now. Now we're both dead.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me.
Kick his ass, Batman.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
What are you gonna do, man?
can't be happening!
Oh, that's an easy choice. Walk up, Brockadoom, sex in your mouth, son.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it.
Neither did I. I thought you were dead for sure.
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear.
That sucks. Batman doesn't hug people. That'd be kind of a dick move to start talking to her when she can't hear.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Investor suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling. Well, I wouldn't know what to say either. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it.
Who are they?
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Oh, little Joker toxin.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Wasn't expecting that. Is he dead? Ah, he's fine. He's fine. Batman, you can't take evidence.
But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
How am I not gonna worry? Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Man, she's right behind you.
I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship.
Ooh, child.
Damn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead.
Yes.
And I don't know exactly how, but I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What? Can you do that?
You're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
Oh, man.
Me?
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn
But
minute.
I can see now that that was a mistake.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture.
She played us.
Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Love your mustache.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen.
Oh.
Former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Oh, Batman, you're supposed to do your disappearing trick.
Exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
All right, that is what I'm talking about, TellTale. If this is the way the rest of the season is gonna go, sign me up. I thought it was a little long, but I'm not complaining because I thought it was very well paced. Let's look at some of my decisions and how it affected the relationships with the other characters. You and 71.7% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. He was disappointed you didn't have his back in front of Waller. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius, but because you took his side against Waller's, he is steadfastly loyal to you. And Tiffany, whew, we thought maybe she was going to become Robin, or we were going to get her involved in the Bat business, or slowly bring her in, but 88.3% of players, including myself, left Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. At the funeral, she was consoled when you were able to relate to her. But because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. She's smart, man. This girl is going to figure out who we are. We had that big cliffhanger at the end. Amanda Waller knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne and the Riddler died. Was not expecting that at all. Man, Mr. John Doe, you and 59.6% of players left John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was hurt when you dragged him away. He was frustrated with himself when you didn't like his card, but he was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. That was a very awkward conversation at the funeral. I really felt uncomfortable. Well done, TellTale. And Miss Amanda Waller, you and 68.7% of players worked with Waller in a way that was strange. She was pleased when you agreed with her criticism of the GCPD. She was annoyed that you tampered with her witness. Because you went behind her back to talk to Maury, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. Whatever. She's kind of got our balls in a vice knowing who our secret identity is. And poor hot Iman. You and 59.4% of players left Iman traumatized. She was amazed that you impressed Waller. She appreciated your honest answers to her questions, and she is traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. I would love to, after she was deaf, just to start talking to her, because I'm pretty sure she wasn't able to read lips right away. She's hot though. And Mr. Alfred, you and 83.6% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. He was proud when you said you would bring in the Riddler in the lawful way. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He approves of your decision to take the drive by force. Alright, Alfred is pissed off. What did you tell Tiffany about Lucius' death? You and 88.3% of players told Tiffany you were involved in Lucius' death. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You and 86.8% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally, and he still could not figure out that Batman is Bruce Wayne. 7.6% of players told Gordon you could not talk about Lucius. 0.9% of players were silent when Gordon asked you about Lucius. 4.6% of players lied to Gordon about your connection to Lucius. I don't know, I kind of feel a loyalty to Commissioner Gordon because we've been working together so long. And did you choose to visit Maury or Ellie? So 69.1% of players went with Maury. They didn't really focus on that guy. What was his name? Eli? We saw him briefly in the beginning, but he had the mask on. So, I don't know. That seemed like the right choice. And how did you get the drive for Maury? You and 51.3% of players took the drive for Maury by force. I feel like if we would have transferred the money, that would have came to bite us in the ass even more. Maury's a criminal. He seems pretty capable, but I think Batman can handle him. And I think that'll just go back to the fact that Bruce is like his father and is a criminal. You take back for what the things happened in season 1. So I wanted to try and avoid that if that's the route it would have taken, but who knows. And did you save Iman or the agents? You and 84.8% of players sacrificed Iman in order to save the other agents. That was a tough one, but you know, she was willing to sacrifice herself. If she kind of played it scared, then maybe I would have went the other way. So stay tuned, guys. Episode 2 coming soon. The Pact. With his identity on the line, Bruce must work with a new power player in Gotham. A criminal conspiracy is growing in the shadows, threatening the entire city. And you see we have here a little silhouette with a woman with a hammer, and we had that little reveal at the end that Harley Quinn, or Harleen Quinzel, who we know will become Harley Quinn, is going to be in this game, and that has got me excited. And also, that looks like that could be Bane, and maybe Mr. Freeze. And then you see episode 3, looks like, obviously that's Catwoman. Episode 4, that's the Joker. And episode 5 looks like Batman fighting the Joker. So hopefully this comes out next month or a month and a half. I really enjoyed the first one. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my channel, Krakens Comics. Hit that like button, subscribe, whatever. Peace. I'm tired. So tired.